Welcome to the show. Big Daddy Rich here. We live Bleacher Talk, WBDR. SEC picks. We're getting down to separating wheat from the chaff here. It's getting close. Uh, I thought Shelton made a good strive on a comeback there, but Jimmy, my gosh, Matt Colley made his best picks ever for Jimmy. So,
which is why we didn't allow Jimmy back on.
yeah. That's exactly right. So, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. Did you have a good Thanksgiving, Shelton? Look at that picture, man. I need to fix mine. I got a Mac. Mine ain't that clear.
I don't know what the deal is, buddy.
You got a nice clear picture there.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it was good.
Was it? Did you do a brisket?
No, I did not. But what I didn't do was work.
Yes, that's nice. That's nice. That's good.
Yeah,
I got you on that. Yeah, I didn't do any. Well, actually, I did. I cleaned up the yard and everything. We had company over here yesterday, so
yeah.
Just making sure everything was prepared for that. So, but today my brother's coming over here, and we're gonna have my third Thanksgiving. So, be nice.
You know, if you move 1,000 miles away from the rest of all your family,
yeah,
you only have to worry about it once.
Yeah.
And then you get invited over to your neighbors. Thank you, Johnsons and Williams.
Yeah, that's right.
Brandon, if you let me come up tomorrow, it'll be your fourth Thanksgiving.
Yeah, there you go. We can just do 4 of them. We'll eat leftovers. There'll be plenty. Oh, man. So let's go over our last picks last week. Ole Miss, Florida. What an upset. Florida comes in, knocks Ole Miss out, puts Bama back, Well, Bama lost last week too, so
yeah,
that did help Bama, and they're going to try to find a way to get them in there. But so Ole Miss and Florida wins. I think Musgrove had the closest pick. He had 27-21 on that one. Shelton got the goose egg.
It's okay. Alabama lost. Now we know why Jimmy really ain't here.
And Stick got the goose egg. So
yes, I did.
I think Jimmy got 2 points there. So moving on to Georgia, UMass. Musgrove got 2 for that one too, so 55-10. UTEP, Tennessee, I got the 2 points. I said 52-3. Everybody else got a point. Kentucky, Texas, goose egg for Musgrove. Kylie picked Kentucky. Shelton got 2 points for that one. Said 28-14. South Carolina, Wofford. I guess that's how you say that. Shelton got 2 points. He was the closest. Everybody else got 1. Arkansas, La Tech. Shelton got 2 points. Everybody else got 1. Mizzou and Mississippi State. Let's see. 2 points for Jimmy Musgrove, 1 point for me and Stick, 0 for Shelton. A&M Auburn. 0 for me, 0 for Stick, 0 for Shelton, and 2 points for Matthew Colley or Jimmy Musgrove. Chris Stiles said chomp. He's talking about that Gator chomp, baby. Hey, I'm rooting for them rest of the season. I know that they got an easy one today, though. It's never easy in a rival, I don't guess. But Bama, Oklahoma. I got the closest pick. Everybody else got zeros, but the score was 35-17 is what I said. And that was the closest, but it was way off. Oklahoma ended up big time upset. And Matthew Colley said, roll
There's Jimmy.
Yeah, there's Jimmy. Matt, you got Jimmy 12 points, man. We're all kind of mad at you this morning.
Yeah, thanks, Matt.
Yeah, so, but it's all right. We'll let it slide. Vandy, LSU, I got 2 points. I said 28-17 LSU. The next closest was Shelton. He said 28-21, but I was there. So 2 points for me, 1 point for everybody else. The end of the day, I got 11. Stick got 7. Jimmy got 12. And Shelton got 9. The score's 114 to 85. I got 114. Jimmy's got 107. Shelton's got 98, and Stick's got 85 points. So there you go. He said, "That's what I do." Matt Colley said, I need to send him an invite to the show.
Yeah.
He can get on here in Jimmy's place.
Yeah. What you got in that cup there, Stick?
Oh boy.
I got orange juice.
Yeah. Yep. That's
Little early morning brown water and not coffee.
Don't get him started, boy. You'll get him thinking about it. He'll be back in the bottle. All right, this week's big week.
It is a little brown.
Yeah, this week is a big week, guys. Okay, so
Yeah. It's the
Bama-
last regular week of the season.
Yeah,
Can y'all believe that college football is
it's flew by.
almost over with?
It's flew by.
So
But the
and SEC
for Auburn it
sucks.
is. Yeah, I think SEC does kind of suck now that I'm looking at it.
SEC sucks.
Yeah,
They suck.
everybody's
We beat up all each other.
everybody's gonna say, "Oh, Texas, so they still good." No, they ain't play. They played the worst ranked teams in the SEC.
Yeah.
They ain't played nobody.
He wore
right.
that especially for me, Matthew. Yeah.
I'd had it. He's hey, listen, he's not a homer on the show. He'll admit when his team's not doing good, but he's still a loyal fan of the War Eagle Auburn Tigers.
Especially when they beat Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Was that
I
not-
didn't think about that. Yeah, that may be a little bit of it.
Listen, we went up early, and I was like, "All right, we're gonna lose this in the fourth quarter anyway.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if we scored 100,
Yeah.
right?"
Yeah.
And sure enough, here it goes. I'm like, I couldn't even watch it. I turned over and watched Alabama get beat. I flipped back and forth. I was like, no, God, it was terrible.
You need
Right.
two TVs.
Huh?
You need two TVs. Oh, where'd Brandon go?
What
Where'd
happened?
all y'all go?
I
I
got.
don't see nobody but me.
I
I guess I'm
hey, I don't know
hosting
how.
the show today.
I don't know how I did that. There we go. There we
Good thing you was wearing breeches, Stick.
go.
I got my loafering pants on.
Brian Howard said SEC's Dookie. How about that? All right,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I agree. But here you'd be surprised when playoff time come what happens. But Tennessee taking on Vanderbilt. This is
Woo!
not
Man.
the normal Vanderbilt that we've seen in the past.
And it's at Vandy, right?
It is at Vandy. And
Woo!
that crowd,
Oh,
at all 7,000 of them people get wild. I mean, they get plumb wild out there.
Five
They're-
of them's going to be 5,000 is going to be Tennessee fans.
Yeah, 2,000 to be Vanderbilt. But still, I'm telling you, if Tennessee right now, if they go out there and this game's close, they do not even need to go to the playoff. If they don't blow Vanderbilt out of the water, they might as well skip playoff time, because if you can't get up for this game, that could actually excel you higher into the playoff bracket, then you don't need to be playing football right now.
hey, they just showed a stat on Vandy is 7-1 this year as an underdog.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive.
Who was the one?
Texas.
Oh,
They should have won that one.
Yeah.
They lost that one. Vandy should have won that.
So Kylie said,
Wow.
"What about the game last night?" Man, I'm going to tell you something. I was tuned into
Yes.
that. I tuned into it late. It was 17 seconds left. When I kept an eye on it all night. I got to play a little Call of Duty, but kept an eye on it all night, looking at the score. And when I saw it was 27 all, I was in shock because they had a huge lead. They had like a 17-point lead at one point in the game.
yeah, that wasn't huge though.
What?
That wasn't huge because when you consider what Alabama did to them, and
No, I'm talking about Georgia Tech had a 17-point lead.
I know, but that was not as big. I knew that was going to happen because it wasn't as big as the others. Georgia is a second half team.
Right.
Yeah, they cannot play the first half, can they? They just can't do
No.
it. It's not going
Well,
to
that's
happen.
what Tennessee's been this year. And then unless they play Georgia and then they play the first half, don't play the second. So, but yeah, it was a heck of a game. 8 overtimes, wasn't it?
8 overtimes, yeah. 9 is the record, which is stupid because they're only playing one daggone play.
Yeah.
How about that A&M Auburn overtime many years ago when it went, like for 7 hours?
Yeah. That's the way in Alabama. Remember Alabama, Tennessee went like 7 overtimes back when they had Sean Alexander. It's pretty impressive. It's exciting to watch. I like them, but man, I love that Collie. I love that quarterback out there at Georgia Tech. He's a rough kid. He's tough. He can run the ball well, and I watched him the first game of the season when they played Florida State, and I was impressed with him. But anyway, moving on. We got Tennessee taking on Vanderbilt. Tennessee taking on Vanderbilt. Stick, I'm gonna let you pick first, buddy.
Man, I've got to go with the home team.
You go.
Because every time I pick Tennessee, they let me down.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
go ahead.
So maybe if I pick
What you said about Auburn?
Stick.
give me Vandy 28-17.
Collie said Vandy 33-30. That's a true Alabama fan.
Wow.
Jimmy sent me his picks this time. Matt, you got him 12 points, and then he wants to send in his picks. I don't know.
The question is Jimmy, wherever he is and whatever he's doing, is he wearing Tennessee?
Nah, he said he didn't have much signal to send me those text messages. So,
but is he wearing Tennessee gear? Is the question?
Oh, I doubt it. I don't know. I hope not.
He must be somewhere in Wayne County, Hunt.
Yeah, he may be. Jimmy said 49-35 Vols. Shelton, what you got?
Listen, if this was a night game in the SEC, I would agree Vandy was going to have a chance. But today it's going to be all volunteers, and it is going to be 38-20.
38-20.
Rocky Top.
Let's go. Howard said 27-17. Collie, you're going to be going against Howard this week. He said 27-17 Vols. So, we'll have that. We'll go over that next week as we touch on the SEC championship, which is going to be worth 20 points.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
You Maggies.
Yeah. I make them up as I go, boys.
Yeah. Wait, is that 20 points just enough to where you still get to win?
I don't know. I hadn't done the math. I may change
He's got to do some math.
I may change it.
No. You done said it now. It's 20.
Yeah.
You can change in the playoffs. The playoffs are going to be worth 50, then the national championship's worth 100.
Yeah, come on. You still got a chance, Stick.
I still got to change.
You're just like Alabama. You still
I'm
got
just like Alabama. Just give me a chance. Give me a chance.
South Carolina. I don't know if it's at Clemson or where it's at, but South Carolina taking on Clemson. I didn't look at that for some reason. Who was at home and who's not? Let me look here. It is at Clemson. So Jimmy said 30-28. South Carolina. Shelton.
No, South Carolina has had a wonderful ending to their season. They'll be bowl eligible. Obviously, they're going to blow these Clemson Tigers out. And it'll be 38-17.
38-17. I said South Carolina 42-28. I feel like they're gonna blow them out too. Stick, what you got?
I had 42-14.
42-14. Wow. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, South Carolina's playing real big boy ball right now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to play them.
Collie said 24-17 Clemson. He's probably right. Hey, dude's smart, man. He knows.
Yeah.
Kentucky taking on Louisville, and it is at Kentucky.
At the Bluegrass.
And it'll be Shelton's turn.
Man, I wish I knew what Stick was going to pick because every time he picks Kentucky, they do him wrong.
They do. You know it. Dang Wildcat.
But I got to go with the home team this time out. I'm going to go Kentucky 24, 24-20.
24-20.
Mm.
Brian Howard said 35-17 South Carolina, by the way. And then Mary Blair got on here and said, Marie, Blair. Well, that's why I keep shouting around. I think Bama going to have to use second QB. Milroe is not a 100%. He's having health issues, I heard. Really?
Oh, the excuses are pouring in.
Hey,
Already.
Ray, don't let Stick get on your nerves this morning.
She also said he needed to get a new hat down below.
Oh, did she?
Yeah,
I missed that.
She trash talking this morning.
Okay, well, it's all good then.
Yep.
So Kentucky is my pick. I picked Louisville over Kentucky 21-20.
Brian Howard got
JP,
a weird one.
he said Louisville 24-7 in the basketball rivalry.
If Kentucky only scores 7 points at home in this rivalry,
He's done.
do you let that coach stay?
I don't know. I like him. But
Yeah.
at some point, you got to
Wait a
win
minute.
ball games too.
Who's wanting to go come? Who's going to come coach Kentucky for real?
I'll do it. I swear I will.
But give me the felines.
Felines, cats.
Okay, got you.
Brandon couldn't be like, what?
Took me a minute.
He
Yeah,
can't say
give me-
pussy
give me-
cats.
Yeah, give me the felines 28-10 over Louisville.
All right. Jimmy said 28-21 Kentucky. And college, you pick yet? Yeah, he did. 38-31.
But he said Kentucky 38-31.
Got it. All right. So Bama. Is it at Auburn?
No, it's that.
Tuscaloosa?
Yes, at the stinky T-Town.
Auburn taking on Bama. Who picked first that time? Shelton?
Yours truly.
Yeah, it's
All
your
right,
turn,
guys.
Brandon.
Well, be my turn. So, listen, I feel like Bama's going to be losing control of their players right now, right? So they're let down. They hadn't had a 3-loss season in forever. Okay, Auburn has been down, but they're starting to show now that they're starting to fight for this coach, and they hadn't given up because they beat Texas A&M. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Bless you.
So I'm going to go with the hot hand. That's War Eagle Auburn Tigers.
Woo!
24-21
Ooh.
over Bama. Stick, we lost 3 viewers just like that. Brian Howard, I think he's overrated, but pay out big. They will keep him.
I think he's talking about the coach from Kentucky.
Kentucky, yeah.
Yeah.
The feline coach.
Matt Colley said 30-24 Bama.
I don't know if Alabama can score 30. I mean, they traveled 700 miles to score 3 at Oklahoma.
Yeah. What's your pick,
Yeah.
Stick? You figure it out.
Well,
Colley said, I'm still here. You can't run him off. So.
I'm going with the Auburn Tigers, and it's going to be a high scoring game, 45-42.
You just got through saying you know if they could score that many points.
No, it's going. Auburn's defense won't
Their
keep them
defense
down.
is good, dude.
Kinda.
45 what?
45-42.
42.
Their defense is good. I don't know about that. I mean, A&M scored 40. I mean,
Well, A&M's got a good offense. David Irwin said 21-17 WDE.
mhm.
Oh, War Eagle. I like it.
Or Eagle.
Mary,
What about you,
Marie,
Sheldon?
you so wrong.
What's
Big Daddy. I'm sorry,
WDE?
Marie.
What is
What do you pick?
WDE?
War
War-
Damn Eagle.
War Damn Eagle.
War damning. Oh, okay. All right.
Brian says Brian Size can't see Thorne having 3 good games in a row. But what you
I
pick,
can't
Brian? What you pick, son? Throw it out here.
I ain't heard Shelton's pick yet either.
Yeah, what's your pick, Shelton? Oh boy, big,
Here we go.
yeah,
Here we go.
big deep breath.
Oh, here we go.
You know, it's going to be nice to see so many Alabama fans crying.
Oh boy.
It's just not going to be this weekend. You know, I got to give it to Alabama fans, regardless if their team sucks or not. They always say "Roll Tide, roll."
Right.
You know, Tennessee fans, they're selling their golf carts, lawn ornaments.
That's not. I painted my whole freaking base Tennessee orange when they suck.
Yeah, but nobody can see it.
Yeah, they do. Everybody wants in here. You can see it right now. We're broadcasting all over the freaking world. I mean, there's people in Japan watching this. Matthew Colley says, "Wow, Auburn fans and Tennessee fans, what are we gonna do?" LOL.
Yeah. Anyway, I just have a feeling that Alabama at home, you know, Auburn ran its run of good luck. In fact, I hope they get their butts tore out today. Although it would probably help A&M's chances if they didn't. But Alabama, 33-21.
My gosh, it took 45 minutes to get that. I didn't think we was ever gonna get it. Man, he bashed every fan base between here and freaking California. And then
Isn't that what this show is supposed to do?
Yes.
What?
So I never did get. Did I get Brian Howard's pick 31-20?
Yeah, he's right there.
Talking sadly.
What's
He said
Jimmy's
31-20. Did he say Auburn or Alabama?
pick? He didn't say. He said 31-20.
I think he's going for Alabama.
I think he is too.
Okay, I'm gonna put it down.
What did the Homer pick? Let's hear the Homer's pick.
49-21 Bama. All right.
Oh,
Hey, y'all
Okay.
remember what Coach Saban said a few weeks ago?
What did he say?
He don't have to get his players up for Tennessee, but he does have to get them ready to play against Auburn.
Right. Yeah, he said he don't have it. He said because they already fired up. He said Tennessee was the biggest rival for Alabama. Missouri, Arkansas. Brian Howard said, but I'll say this, Bama, this is the new norm. It was fun for you guys under Saban. DeBoer turned a Ferrari into a 96 Escort. Yeah.
about right.
Well, and listen, and look, here's what I got to say to Alabama fans, okay? I've been there. We've been the best top dog in the SEC before, and then we went through coaching changes like y'all are fixing to go through, I'm sure. But when I talked to some Alabama fans before the season started, and they were saying, if we can beat Georgia, we'll win that national championship. We can do this, we can do that. And I tried to tell them, I said, look, this is not Saban anymore. Y'all had the best coach to ever coach college football, and he's gone. But now you're just going to have to figure things out the way Auburn's figuring it out, the way Tennessee's trying to figure it out, and all these other teams, because there is not going to be one like Saban in another 40, 50 years. I don't see it. But,
Not in our lifetime.
no. Yeah, but hey, hats off to you. Y'all had a great coach. Y'all had a great run. Now let's enjoy mediocrity like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Right? So, anyway, Missouri, Arkansas. That's your next thing.
Mm.
Who picked first? Last me.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. So stick.
Where's it at, Brandon?
Let me look. See here. It is at Missouri.
Yeah, give me Mizzou. Give me Mizzou 35-21.
All right. Jimmy said 35-14. Shelton, what you got?
Mizzou 28-27.
Boy, that was fast. I said Missouri 35-17. Matthew Colley said 21-20 Arkansas. Look at that.
Kansas.
I wrote that down wrong. 21-20. What did Howard say? This would be the most talent DeBoer ever has. Can't win with these guys not going to, period. all went downhill when they had that clown Roll Tide Willie at practice acting a fool. Oh boy, Brian, you're gonna get everybody upset on here, sir. Calm down. Auburn has not lost in T-Town except under Saban. Is that true, Stick?
Yeah,
Okay.
we own T-Town, except when Saban got there.
Me and Arky and fella keep his job, Arky, 31-24. 31-24 Arkansas. Wow.
Hey,
That's
go.
like the opposite of all of us. These guys may know something we don't, which ain't saying much. Florida taking on Florida State. Next up is Jimmy's going to pick first on that. It is at Florida State.
It don't matter where that game's at.
Jimmy said it would be 45-6 Florida. Shelton?
45-6.
Yeah.
What he said. He's thinking.
I used to look forward to watching this game. It was always on ABC. Oh, Bobby Bowden, Florida. Let's see, score. I don't think it's going to be that bad.
41 Florida.
I think they'll score. I think Florida State's going to score 17 points. Now, give me 20. Give me 21. And the Florida will score 35.
Oh my gosh, that's what I got wrote down right here.
That's what
Oh,
I
my.
got wrote down.
Becky,
Oh,
look at
no,
her
I
butt.
Yeah, I got it. Florida over Florida State 35-21. You took my pick.
Yeah. Benefit of
Give me-
going before you.
Give me Florida State 42-10. I mean, Florida 42-10 on Florida State.
Ooh.
Yeah, what was I thinking?
All right, so 40-21 is Matt Colley, and 49-7 is Brian Howard, and David Irwin said 42-17 Florida. All right, moving right along. LSU and Oklahoma, and that game is taking place.
Were you going to pick?
And LSU. Oh yeah, I said 35. I done told you. I said 35-21, same as you. Pay attention.
What? So we can pick the same as somebody else,
Yes.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you pick whatever you want.
You're not
especially
taking
when you're the host.
Fellas, y'all have a great
yeah.
day. I love you. Big Daddy Rich, Roll Tide Roll. Marie,
there you go.
love you too. We appreciate you tuning in, and Roll Tide to you. You have a blessed day. Why are y'all laughing?
That Roll Tide roll just rolls right off your tongue.
Yeah, well, I can say Roll Tide. David Irwin, 35-21 LSU. That's what he
Yeah.
took.
That was my pick right there.
Whose turn is it to pick, by the way? Who's running this
Probably
show?
mine.
It is.
Probably mine. It's probably
Is
mine.
that your pick?
Who they playing again?
Oklahoma, and it's at LSU.
Oklahoma.
Was it at LSU? I think that's what I said.
Yeah, you did.
Yes.
Probably going to be the most unwatched SEC game this weekend.
Yeah.
Give me LSU 24-20.
24-20. I said LSU 28-24. Stick.
Give me Oklahoma 28-10.
Oh.
All right. Brian Howard said Oklahoma wins 24-13. And Matt Colley said 28-24 Oklahoma. Man, I don't think I've had the same pick as Colley yet. And David Irwin said the LSU 35-21. Huh, come on. All right, what's next? We got A&M. Woo! What? A&M. Is it at Texas?
Nope.
Oh, Texas at Texas A&M, baby.
Woo!
Let's get fired up out there.
13 years.
Yeah. So, is
Oh,
it?
it's going to hurt tonight when A&M loses.
I got it picked. I said A&M 35, Texas 30. Come on. 3-point win for the A&M upset, which I thought might fling Tennessee into the SEC championship, but listen to the announcers last night. They'd say Texas A&M would go. I don't see how that works.
Yeah.
How would they go over Tennessee?
Well, it's just
Yeah.
like Georgia. How did they go? Well, if they would have lost, Georgia would have still played in the SEC championship.
Yeah, because there's a conference. It's based off the conference.
But there is no. Yeah, I don't know.
But what I'm
It's
saying
crazy.
is, like, so Texas A&M and Tennessee will be tied, 2 losses. So how
Yeah.
do they decide this?
Who's got the most money?
God, well, okay, we're probably, well, I don't know. You never know. Texas A&M probably got more. 30-27, Collie said A&M. We got the same pick on that. What do you got, Stick?
Well,
Uh-oh.
every time I pick
Oh,
A&M, they bite me in the tail.
I'm sorry, Shelton.
No.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm having to go with the Longhorns. 35-21 Longhorns.
Sorry, man.
Gig 'em horns, gig 'em.
Jimmy Musgrove said 35-28 A&M. Gig 'em horns.
I actually like it when people don't pick A&M.
Yeah.
And being
A&M let me down last week.
No, you picked Auburn.
No, I didn't.
He
I
did.
picked A&M.
I don't know that he's picked Auburn all year.
I
It's
picked
the first
A&M.
time he
homie.
picked them here, the Alabama game.
Yeah. Well, now you know Alabama's going to win.
I know.
Jimmy said 35-28 A&M. What you got, Shelton?
I'm the only one going Longhorns.
I think A&M has been looking forward to this game
Too much.
just too much, just like Texas.
A&M,
And
it cost A&M the Auburn game.
it did, absolutely. And I think it's likewise for Texas. I think, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so tough to pick.
Yeah.
And
Shelton.
I'm not going to go against the boys from College Station.
Okay.
Did somebody say 28-27 already?
It don't matter.
It's going to be 35-34 Texas A&M. Giggle.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I said 35-32. Wow. He said, did anybody pick 28-17? I'm going to pick
20.
28-27.
I mean, this threw out something totally different.
Yeah.
Noah Kirstein said, go Big Orange. Come on now. That's what he said. All right. I think we got everybody's picks. Did David pick? Did he jump off? He must have jumped off the show.
Hey, Brandon, what? So if Tennessee wins, are they in the playoffs? Are they
Not
out?
only-
Yeah.
If A&M wins, no. But
No.
if A&M loses, it's
We're in the
Tennessee and
playoffs.
Georgia.
We're in the playoffs still.
You're still in the playoff though, no matter.
Yeah,
no
we're,
matter
we're 8. Yeah, we're in the playoffs.
yeah,
Yeah.
as long as you win.
But if A&M beats Texas, I would have thought Tennessee would have a chance to get an SEC championship because they both got the Texas A&M and Tennessee would both have 2 losses SEC, and it'd come to some kind of tiebreaker. I'd just like to know what the tiebreaker is. I figured
Well, first is head
South
to
Carolina
head.
loss would hurt them. We hadn't lost by more than 14 points.
Ain't first head to head, then common opponent, and then
Mm-hmm.
worse losses.
Yep. Something like that. I don't know. I've looked it up, man. I got bad confused real quick.
Yeah.
Well, Brandon.
Yeah. I mean, and that's with all of this, you know. So it probably takes some really highly intelligent people to figure this out.
Your first mistake was trying to read.
Yeah, it was tough putting them together. You know, I was reading right to left starting out, and it really didn't make no sense. Ole Miss taking on. We done did that one.
Sure.
Ole Miss took on Mississippi State, and Georgia took on Georgia Tech. We already got our scores there. We text each other that, and I think that's got us right there.
Yeah.
But that's got us set for the day. So big game. I like this week's probably going to be the funnest week to watch. That Texas A&M Texas game is going to be a fun one to watch.
Yeah. Well, I hope so.
Yeah, it's going to be. Look, you got to have faith in your boys, man.
I'll be honest.
I put a close score on here. I really don't think it's going to be close. I think Texas A&M is going to mop the floor with them. It's going to be embarrassingly bad. I do.
You've been wrong before.
But very few times. I got 114 points.
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest. I had to turn that game off the first half last weekend. I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
major upset.
Right.
So,
Matt Colley said, "Roll Tide." Let's hear it.
So they just said here the winner of the Texas A&M game secures a spot for the SEC championship.
Which is probably better for Tennessee anyway. Really.
yeah.
You go to the championship and lose, now you're out of the playoff.
Yeah. Well, and plus you run the risk of getting somebody else hurt.
Right. But what I don't want to happen is I don't want us to play Georgia the first freaking game of that. That was stupid. Why would they set it up that way?
Well,
Tell me.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that. That aggravates
But
me.
if Georgia wins the SEC championship, they'll jump up, or if they lose, they'll jump down. So
Yeah.
that may not work out that way.
I'm just going to go ahead and call it that the pieces of poo, Bebo from Austin, Texas, are going to be the champions of NCAA this year because that's what the NCAA and ESPN want.
The scripted.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man. It looks scripted to me. I've watched a lot of things that I've never seen this many weird things happen in a football season. When you sit there and you got a Jackson Dart for Ole Miss, comes out on a drive to win the game, throws a pick 5 yards over the receiver's head into triple coverage, okay? And then the next drive, they stop him, come out in the next drive, throws another pick over the head of the receiver, dive and catch. They overturn it, say it wasn't a pick. And then the very next pass he throws is another overthrow. 3 overthrows in a row.
Yeah.
I'm not the smartest man in the world, but hell, if I'm overthrowing all my receivers, I'm going to throw that next one under. It's going to be under. I'm going to make sure. If I throw 2 over, the next is going to be under.
Yeah.
If it's 5 yards under, I'll throw it under. Just to make sure I can do it still. I just don't know. That makes me think it's scripted. I've seen Jalen Milroe run over and do a baseball slide on a guy trying to tackle him. He got an interception last week. And then I watch the illegal touching penalty they called.
Yeah.
Which means he was lined up wrong or something on the line, but he threw it after they got 20 yards down the field.
And a touchdown.
And it negated a touchdown. So,
it was a 17-year-old caught it.
That's why. If he would have been 18, that would have been a touchdown.
Yeah.
Maybe I really do. I really do think it's all scripted this year, regardless of any outcome. Got to love college football. I love Dwayne. I love college football, but I feel like they're ruining it for me, man. I don't want it to be scripted. I don't want it.
It ain't college football no more. That's for sure.
No. It's totally changed.
It's another version of professional football.
Right. Exactly.
And call it the minors because some of these boys are better than what's in the NFL.
Yeah.
Especially that 17-year-old.
Yes,
exactly.
Exactly.
I mean, it's going to be a mass. There's a lot of teams going to have a mass exodus this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as soon as they're done, transfer portal is going to be nuts.
If Bama does lose to Auburn, there's going to be a mass exodus there.
Yeah.
The 17-year-old's gone, ain't he?
He gone.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to pay him some big money.
He's going to Texas.
Yeah. There you go.
He's going to play with Arch.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Flag football coming soon.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah.
I can play then.
Can't even tackle.
I'm in the portal.
Yeah.
I'm in the portal.
Put me in.
I'll start stretching next week.
Yeah, that's right. I got to get in a little bit of shape, though. I'm behind the ball now.
Wait, on flag football, do they play 100 yards or 50? That's going to determine my physical.
80. I think
80.
Well, I know we had a league. We played after school because we had a kid's ankle get broke. We had to quit playing tackle. But we started flag football. We played 80 yards, 20-yard first downs.
Oh.
And then you could actually block. You could put your hands and block, and you could stiff arm, but you couldn't flag guard. You couldn't slap your hand. It was actually a really fun league. We had a good time. One dude did get a concussion. Bradley Rickard.
Football.
Yeah, Bradley Rickard. Well, he was our quarterback. He run around the right side, And he was an average quarterback, right? He was just your regular local boy quarterback around here. And we ran around. He ran around the right side. I was on defense. So I was watching, and the boy grabbed him, couldn't get his flag, so he grabbed his jersey, which is illegal. Slung him around. When he swung around, his head hit somebody's knee.
Oh yeah,
And dude, I don't know what happened. He played the best football of his life after that, right?
Did he throw the ball over or under?
No, he was running it on that one, but he started. Hey, from there on out, I think he scored 2 more touchdowns, and then I come out. I took a break, come out, and I was on the sideline. He was standing over there, and he looked at me and he said, "What's the scope?" And I said, I said it's 24-17, man. He said, "Oh, we score?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "You just threw a touchdown pass over there." He said, "Oh, okay." I said, "Yeah." I said, "You've had 2 good ones." He said, "Yeah." And he sat there for a minute. And we watched. I said, "I just have to go back out there." And he said, "Hey, what's the score?" I said, "Buddy, you need to go get checked bad."
Yeah.
And he said, "Well, I need to find my bag." And he rode with somebody. He said, "Dude, you didn't even bring no bag out here. You rode with me." But he ended up going to the hospital. He had a concussion.
Oh wow.
Yeah, his brain was swelling and stuff.
Hey, speaking of playoffs, there's another good game today, and that is SMU. When have you heard that in like forever? I don't even know, Brandon, if you were alive.
Mm-mm.
He wasn't.
Yeah. So SMU
84 when I was born.
Miami.
Miami?
Yeah.
SMU beat Miami.
Yeah.
Do we want SMU to beat out Miami? Yeah, we do.
Tennessee probably does.
It'd move
in
them
case
up.
Vanderbilt loses or wins.
No. Now, if Vanderbilt wins, I don't want to be in it.
Yeah.
I want to enjoy a bowl game. But
what is there any chance that Michigan beats Ohio State today?
Yeah, of course. There's always a chance.
absolutely.
I mean, but really,
No.
really.
You want me to answer that? I'll answer that. No chance.
Yeah,
It's not going to happen.
I would love that. I would so love.
Oh, it'd
that.
be nice. It'd be nice, but no.
Yeah. The boy from Boise is up for a Heisman. It is DeGenti.
Yeah, Genty.
Yeah. It's going to be a close race with him and what's his name from Colorado.
Well, I don't know why
Travis Hunter.
I don't know why Dylan Sampson don't get more respect for. I don't want him, for Heisman or anything like that, but like for the what's the running back award? They didn't even put him in the top 3 for that running back. Dylan Sampson, Tennessee's running back. He's got like the most touchdowns in the SEC.
If he was playing for Alabama, he'd be number 1.
Yeah.
Well, no, he wouldn't because they wouldn't hand it to him. They'd let Jalen Milroe run it every time.
Oh, that's true.
Their running backs be averaging 8 yards a carry, and they keep freaking trying to do something with Jalen Milroe. I don't know what the deal is with that.
Yeah.
Boy, his Heisman chances went downhill hurry, didn't they?
Oh, there you go, bro.
Ball by 50, baby. That's what I'm talking about, Eric. How you been, bud? You looking good on that picture right there. I like it. I like that nice Grizzly Adams look you got going. Matt Colley said, "Not close. Travis Hunter wins it. No question." Yeah. I don't know, Genty. I'd give it to him. I ain't a big fan of Travis Hunter.
I ain't a fan of the
and
whole
I have no reason for why I'm not a big fan of him. I just don't like him that much.
You just don't like Deion. You know Deion guy.
Deion could have put a bad taste in my mouth for him all. How's that lawsuit going for Vandy's QB?
I don't know. Ain't heard nothing on it.
Have y'all heard? Y'all don't know anything about that?
It went
news to me. Don't matter. It's Saturday.
That's right. I didn't know what did. Is that a real thing? Does anybody talk about it?
Yeah, it is a real thing.
What is it about?
So, but I ain't heard any more on it since it.
Well, what did he do?
Talk to us. You just know it's a lawsuit and you don't know what it's about?
No, I don't remember. I just remember reading on it when he dropped the lawsuit, but I do not remember.
Thank you, Stick. That's very helpful. Stick is our insider. He gets the inside scoop on everything.
Yeah. Well, if I did, my picks would be a lot better.
You're just doing that. You're sandbagging.
Yeah, that's right.
You're waiting on that 20-point SEC championship game.
That's right. That's it.
20 points can Stick. Can he still win?
No. Stick would need a miracle from God, pretty much. It just depends on this week. If he does good this week,
yeah,
he could tie it. I don't know.
Listen, wouldn't it be something?
Yeah.
You know, hit that
And you won it
20
at the end of the
pointer.
year. Ah!
and then come back with some good picks.
And then you say you the best prognosticator or whatever it is.
Yeah, I didn't say that last year. Yeah,
Yeah.
best prognosticator.
That
I blew
had to
everybody
get
out
to
last
his
year.
brain, Matt Colley said. That's good.
Nah,
That's
I've
it.
always
That's
heard that
a little
you're-
bit of a misshaped hat there. It's got a little bit of a bend to the side, like you had something sitting on it.
Well,
it's sitting crooked. There you go.
we,
It's all, I always said it real side.
It's still got a little bit of a.
See, I always pull this side down.
Oh yeah, it looks good now.
I mean, there you
There,
go.
there you go.
it's his gangster lean.
All right, guys. Well, listen, I gotta get out here and get a ham on the smoker. So.
All right.
All right.
God bless you. Go
Giga
ball.
Maggies.
War Eagle, roll tide.
War Eagle.
Gig 'em horns.
Woo!
I mean,
No.
Giga Maggies. Sorry.